Hey church, Pastor Shannon here coming to you with the Proverbs of the day for this Proverbs challenge we've been going through. And I'm going to be looking at the 13th chapter of Proverbs, and I'm only going to be looking at one verse. We're going to be looking at verse 20. And it says this: "He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm." Now, all throughout Proverbs, we've been talking about wisdom and what that means from God's Word. And here, this verse is contrasting the wise versus being a fool. And I bet if I asked you, 100% of you would tell me that you would much rather be wise than be a fool. I know I would be, for sure. And what does that mean? What does it mean really? We've talked about what it is in wisdom and what it is to be wise, but what does it mean to be a fool? And just right over in chapter 12 and verse 15, it says, "The way of a fool is right in his own eyes." I mean, the foolish is one who thinks he knows it all, thinks he has it all together, doesn't heed God's word, doesn't listen to any kind of counsel and warnings from others. You know, many will say that, yeah, I want help, I want you to tell me, and they'll listen, but they don't act on that. They cause themselves great harm because they don't listen, they don't act on these things. That's the foolish. And it says here in this verse, it says, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. If you're even hanging out with foolish people, you're going to be harmed in that. They're going to drag you down. But the great thing is, it says in the first part of that, it says, "He who walks with wise men will be wise." I mean, hanging out with those who are wise rubs off on you. They teach you. And just like the fools drag you down and cause you harm, hanging with those who are wise will lift you up. So I hope that encourages you today here on this 13th day of August.